Okay, we got a 1967 Bizzarrini, and they brought it in for me to check everything. So we're going to start for the things that we did. We removed the shocks and replaced the bushings on the lower and the upper. Okay, so on both sides. We removed the differential cover and put a gasket and put new fluid in it. I don't think ever been replaced. This car had only 18,000 kilometers, so it hasn't been driven, but age is kind of showing now. The brake pads should be changed because I think the adjuster is all the way in, and I didn't want to tighten more because I don't want the brakes to lock up or anything like that. These calipers, they were locking up, and we were good enough to bleed everything and put brand new fluid. We flushed about a gallon of fluid, and they got a lot better. These hoses we replaced because they were very old, and some of the hoses didn't have a fastener, so the hose was rubbing against the dry shaft. So we put a bracket and mounted on transmission. On the transmission, we put a new transmission mount. We replaced the ground strap that was barely there. It was almost nothing left. On the fuel system from here back, we didn't touch anything. We went from this part up. We got a new fuel pump. We got all these connections, brass connections, new clamps, high pressure hoses. This is a 4 psi fuel pump, and this has an auxiliary pump that is right here. Is an electric pump that assists that one in case it's needed. And also we put new hoses, we put a new pump, new fittings, clamps. We put some insulation right here, and we got them down to where they're supposed to be. On the electrical, we got a new starter. The other starter was the armature was bad, so we put a new starter. We put an assist relay to keep the load off the ignition switch, because you see this is an old car, and the ignition switch has been there forever, so it gets weaker. When you have a bad starter, all the ignition switch gets all the extra load and end up shortening the life, right? So this will make it it's a very nice addition. We also put an insulation right here for the cables to go to don't get so much heat from the engine. We changed all the power cable to a number 2 cable, and they go all the way here through the chassis. It didn't have any grommets or anything, so we put it through a hose because it's a double hole that comes on the other side. Now this won't let you see it. It comes through and goes to the battery. You can see here the new brake lines on the front, the hoses. This wheel was kind of loose, and we loosen it up and clean all the cone and the seating on the wheel, and fasten it on the air. It's very important. You have to fasten these wheels on the air as much as you can, and then you lower the car down and then you torque them. Because if you do the installation on the floor, what happens is the tire leans and the cone won't sit up, and then you end up with a plate right here. So we took care of that. So for concerns down here, we got all these off, and we fixed one of these screws that was strict. So also, hold on. Also, they had a massive oil leak on the oil filter, so we went ahead and removed the whole thing. And the washers here, they were like probably 60 years old. They never changed them, so we replaced that. Um, the yeah, that's it. Okay, bring it down. We added a auxiliary fan for the air conditioning. The customer wants air conditioning. Someone else is going to install the air conditioning, but I made a bracket for the condenser to sit on, and all he has to do is remove the condenser, attach the lines, and then go from there. But this right now, this fan is wired as the original fan with the flick of the switch. You flick the switch, and this will come on. Eventually, when the air conditioning is on, we want to wire it to the compressor. There's an extra relay there for that. We can go ahead and do that. Then the horns, they're being reinstalled on this position. They usually go on that side, but we needed the room. I'm going to show you why. But the two horns are here. We put new hoses. We kept the original clamps on the air horns. The radiator was removed and cleaned. It had a lot of rust. Also, this was removed and power coated together with the shroud, the fan, the two pulleys, and the hub. Here we install a jumper box, which is I can take it off, but it doesn't make any sense. Basically, it's a power. Instead of the customer putting the hands here next to the fan when he needs to jump start the car, he will do it from here. This is a main shut off. When you know, if he's not going to use it for a few weeks or whatever, he turn it off, right? This is a 300 amp switch, so it's plenty juice in there to be on. Okay, we replaced, we added two fans right here, the extra fans. These are Spal fans, Italian made, very good fans. They use on all the Ferraris and all the Italians. But this is new technology. These are small, but they're blow like you wouldn't believe. So those we install with that fuel relay, with the relay box down there. You have about 16 or so fuses, and then one for each relay, and you have 4 relays. 3 they're already used for the auxiliary fan, the right fan, and the left, and the AC compressor. The air conditioning guy is going to use that for that purpose. We changed the thermostat housing. It was very corroded, and we also added a switch, thermo switch. So now there's no need to flip on the switch, and if you're not paying attention, the car overheats, and then you're done. So this will be done automatically now. We took off these covers and haven't polished. We also polished these, you know, all the power boosters. Yeah, we got new power boosters with all the hoses and the connections. These were all rusted out. New clamps. We changed the hose from the booster from here all the way here. It was almost nothing left. It was very muddy and soft. I don't know if I'm forgetting something, but well, we put the pedal pads on the brake pedals, and we painted the accelerator, and that's pretty much it. We fixed the sun visor that was falling down. We also on the back here. We got a brand new spare, a Michelin spare, according to the year, because the space is very limited. This will be like a donut on the newer cars. You know, it's not a real size tire, but it will do the job when you get it flat. Yeah? Well, that's pretty much it. Let's that's it. I don't think I forget anything else. We got new oil, new coolant. We put blue coolant, which is a lot more friendly with aluminum and all corrosion related stuff. We got new ignition wires, new distributor cap, new rotor. This timing was set up at I think I set it up at 9 degrees or so. Bypass hose is new. The belts were kind of new, and pretty much that's everything. We a lot of hoses. All these clamps that are down there we replaced. We changed the 2 little hoses that go to the radiator. We got all new hardware, mounts, battery terminals are new. Those are billet aluminum battery terminals to keep corrosion away.